Good morning YouTube. Selamat Hari Raya Idul Fitri. So we just had a very brief gathering at home, just amongst family members. Not much to do since we're under lockdown. CO 3.0. So after all the well wishes, and we had a nice Google meeting with family members in KL. So pretty much up the rest of the day to us. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to go ahead and do a unboxing video. I received this shipment yesterday. So I purchased this from lazada.com.my, and it went for 289 ringgit. Right, you could probably get cheaper computer cases, but for a compact build of this kind, the price is not too bad. I think in the US it retails for under 100, so fairly inexpensive. Comes in this gray box, so let's just jump right into it. Nice secure packing there, the polystyrene foam, so wrapped in plastic. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull it out. Okay, the package is now removed from the box. Set of instructions. Just pulling out the plastic. Nice looking case. It only fits a Mini ITX board, and my last box was actually very low profile. This one is a little bigger, but you can see while it does look minimalist, I like its simplicity, right? Good perforations on the side and on the top for ventilation. All steel construction. Typical ports for two USB 3.0, I believe, and a combined audio microphone jack. Right? This is a reset button. Moving on to the other side. Also nice perforations. Should be some good options for airflow here, which is one of the things that was highlighted in the build videos that you may find in YouTube. Right, so this is the rear, and you can see that it will hold pretty decent sized graphics cards. There are 3 PCI Express card openings, okay, and the typical opening for the I/O panel. Okay, now let's take a look inside. I think we can just open up the right side panel here, and this is toolless. Just slip it out of the way. Okay. So as you can see, it's pretty roomy. Okay, let's take a look at the accessories box and see what they have in there. Oops. All right, it's a nice. I think this is a 120mm fan. Useful for cooling. SickleFlow 120. Interesting. So we have some cables. This looks to be the power cable that will plug into the motherboard headers for DC supply. Let's see, assortment of screws, fasteners, and okay, little thingamajig that looks to be some kind of bracket. Not sure what that is, but it may be something to hold a 2.5-inch drive. You can see some cable ties, another guard, fan guard. Let's put that aside. Okay. And it looks like I will have to move this part of the case, these two screws here, to get access. But we'll just take a look at it from this position. Okay, so you can see that this is where the motherboard, this pan here is where the motherboard will mount, and the ATX power supply unit probably sits on top of it. It looks like a cage, a raised cage, and I believe that will house, inside it will house the hard drives or the SSDs. Okay, let's take a look at the cables. All right, we have several sets of cables here, 3 groups. Let's pull them all out. All right, let's look at them one at a time. And there's another one here. Okay, switching to micro. Let's take a look at the first one here. So this is basically the front panel connectors for power on and the power LED lights. And if I flip it, you can see the reset switch, right? It has this little plastic sleeve here that puts them all together nicely. So, which is a nice touch. And then this is USB. This is the USB connector for the front, for the 2 front USB ports. It says USB 3.0, 3.2 G1. Not sure what G1 stands for, but this will connect to the header pins on the motherboard for USB. And then finally we have the cable for HD audio. All right. Okay. All right. Switching back to the big view. All right. So that pretty much covers the inside of the box. And nice foot pegs here. And I was told that you can download designs for different foot pegs which you can 3D print yourself. It's an interesting touch, but these look fine to me. Probably won't be messing around with those. Okay, and that's basically it. This is just a short video, you know, to show the case. And looking forward to the build, which I'll cover in a second video series. You know, for this little project. I'm still waiting to get the rest of the parts. I have the ATX power supply. I have the CPU. I need to get some DDR4 RAM modules and the motherboard, of course. So hoping to get that real soon. I'm still not sure if I well, I'm sure that I want to get a graphics card, a discrete graphics card, but the prices of these things are so expensive, so I'm gonna have to either delay that purchase or find something used that I can get. Either way, I think time is not critical. We can start by just using the integrated graphics. The CPU that I have is a Comet Lake Core i5 11600K, so we'll talk more about that in my second video that'll cover the build. So that's it for today. So again, short video of the unboxing. Looking forward to assemble the whole thing, and I'll make sure that we'll cover that in the next, or rather the part 2 of the video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.